Now this is your first day in Gaza, and you are next to the Al-Fakhura school, which was bombed during the war. Why Israeli leaders are not being punished yet?
Well, indeed, this is the Al-Fakhura street, the scene of one of the worst atrocities during the fighting, when 4 mortar shells were fired into a busy shopping street, killing 24 people. The Goldstone report is scathing about this incident. It says the commander who ordered mortar shells to be fired into a busy shopping street should clearly face charges of war crimes, because it is impossible. You can see around me, it's a very busy street. It would be impossible to try to pick out individuals in a busy shopping street like this. It's only fortunate that he didn't hit the school, which is in front of us, where 1,300 people were sheltering a United Nations school. They were being given shelter there. But the commander of the troops who fired into this street is General Hartzi Halevi, who was due to come to London on a visit last week, cancelled his trip at the last minute for fear of being arrested. And indeed, I think he should have been arrested and charged with war crimes, because this was one of the worst atrocities, and it appears that the responsibility falls on him.
Why the Palestinians continue to suffer 60 years ago, and 4 years of the siege, and 1 year after the war?
Well, indeed, I mean, this is a terrible contrast, because here we had I was here a year ago, just after the fighting, and things were devastated then. But the worst thing is that here we are 11 months later, and virtually nothing has happened. In humanitarian disasters, however serious they are, immediately after the disaster, the relief agencies come in, and the reconstruction starts, and the problem is the area is put back to how it was. Here, nothing has happened, no reconstruction has started, and the reason is the Israelis put a complete blockade on any construction materials, and indeed restrict the amount of humanitarian aid that can come into the area. So nothing is able to change until the Israelis lift the blockade.